Hey guys, it's Danny. Welcome to the first garden tour, bloom tour, rose tour, however you want to call it, of the year. I cannot tell you how much I've waited to do this tour and how much I've dreamt to finally show you my garden with a lot of flowers. And I have quite a lot of roses to show you today. Well, not all of them have flowers, so we're gonna do this in a few parts, probably a May tour as well, or two, but I have quite a decent number of roses in bloom and other flowers, so I'm gonna take you along and show you what I have. We're gonna put names of everything rose-wise on the screen somewhere here in a tag. And before we start, a few words about my climate. I live in a Mediterranean climate. It's pretty hot in the summertime and pretty mild in the winter, and it doesn't rain all that much in the summer, I mean quite at all, so it's very dry. We're also on an island here. I live in Cyprus, so it's always kind of very breezy, so I never have to deal with black spot and powdery mildew, but I have to deal with heat and wind. My garden is very new, and I have, together with my husband, improved it. In January and February of this year, we did it all ourselves. My native soil is quite sandy and clayey at the same time. It's kind of loamy, but it is quite well draining and it holds on a little bit to water as well. I have improved it with compost, and I'm also using an organic fertilizer whenever I plant a rose. It's in a pelleted form, and everything here is non-spray, organic, and all of those things. And this is the first year of all of these roses. They have been purchased bare root in January and February and March and April. So yeah, with that said, let's just start. Let me start with a potted one, right? This one is Artemis, and it's a Tantau rose that I found locally. There is a story that I'm gonna tell you in a different video about this rose and the whole discovery that I made. Apparently we have Tantau roses here in recent years. I did not know, but now that I discovered it, my eyes are wide open. I'm gonna tell you all about it in a different video. And this is Artemis, and I don't actually have many white roses. This and another one are the only white roses that I have, and I'm looking for special stuff, and I do believe this is absolutely amazing. He is such a floriferous one. So I don't know if I want to put it in the garden yet or where I want to put it. So this year probably he will spend his summer in a pot, and we'll see in the autumn. Next up, here we have Coco Loco, and oh my goodness, he's so interesting. The color is so interesting, particularly when the blooms first open. They have this caramelly color to them, and when they age, they're more of a lavender-ish type of a color. It's also fragrant. It smells a little like tea to me. Mind you, all of these roses are in their first year. Their full fragrance is not developed and certainly does not last. So more notes about fragrance and everything. Maybe as they age a little bit, they do have some fragrance now, but certainly not their full potential. However, I do believe the flowers are wonderful. I have a lot of osteospermum in my garden because they do well in my environment. This is a plumeria. You're gonna see a lot of plumerias in my garden, plumerias and jatropha's. I'm struggling for shade at this point, and I'm planting what I know survives. This is a salvia that I have all around my garden. I think she's absolutely beautiful and she does very well. We don't actually have varieties here, so I don't have varieties to tell you. It's just salvia. So yeah, other than rose names, I cannot really tell you too many of these varieties, and most probably you have your own varieties in your regions, but it's a salvia. Next up, here we have the Julia Child rose that has been in bloom for a while, so it's missing quite a few flowers. I'm gonna pop some pictures here and there where I have better displays, but she is so prolific. She blooms a lot. Fragrance, not so strong. It's a little bit maybe like carnations, I would say, but it's very mild. And the flowers, as they age, they go a little bit pinky, as you can see, but she produces so many flowers that she looks absolutely spectacular. I really like it. Here we have, oops, let's not kill the tree behind me. Here we have one of the first jatropha's, one of many, as you will see, that I recently planted because I need to cover this white wall. It's killing my eyeballs. And I have quite a small planting area here, so I'm going for stuff that have shallow roots, and jatropha's are actually big bushes. They're not really trees, but you can shape them into trees and they look phenomenal in my area. I love them so much. So you'll see I have a million of them because I know they will grow fast and pretty much nothing kills them. No heat, no wind, no freezing, as it turns out. They are constantly alive. All right, I have a Veronica here. Not sure if she's gonna like it. I don't have experience with Veronicas actually, but I'm gonna try a few. This is lavender. You're gonna see a lot of lavenders as well. This is Scepterdile, which again has been in bloom for quite a while, and I was sick, I couldn't film. So yeah, many of the flowers are spent. As you can see, I need to, oh no, I don't need to deadhead at this moment. But he is absolutely gorgeous and he smells very nice. What they mean when they say myrrh to me is anise. I detect an anise fragrance from this one, but the fragrance can develop as time goes by. He's very floriferous and he looks absolutely adorable. I really like him. Have some ice plants. Another plumeria, some lantanas in the back that I need to pot. Here we have Chippendale, and again, he's been very floriferous for me and just amazing. He's also quite fragrant, smells fruity, and as it turns out, remember the rose that I purchased and I didn't know what it was? Well, it was Chippendale because, as I was saying, we have Tantau roses here. So I have 2 Chippendales. One of them will be potted, but this is my first one that I got from Town Centrum Latum, and he's so prolific, floriferous, and just looks absolutely fantastic. Here we have Colette, and this is a climbing rose, hence the obelisk that I provided. Even if the obelisk is empty right now, it gives structure to the garden, so I really love obelisks. And she just started to bloom, as you can see. One thing that you will see also is that I'm a massive staker. Maybe it comes from the orchids, I don't know, but if a cane does not look right, I'm staking that cane. He's not growing like he wants to. It's growing like I want to. So this guy was actually growing outside of the obelisk, so I placed some stakes here, and now the cane will pretty much become rigid in this shape. Not to mention it is protection from the wind as well, so you're gonna see a lot of staked roses in my garden because I cannot handle them not looking proper, pretty much. This is a Bosco bell that didn't bloom yet, so we're gonna see him another time. This is another plumeria from last year. She's leafing out. We actually had a pretty cool spring, and when I say cool, I mean the nighttime. So usually plumerias leaf out here in February or March. Well, this year, end of April, many of them are just starting to leaf out if they survived the freak freeze we had. So yeah. Here, it's a new rose. I just planted it. I hope he's gonna be okay, but yeah, it was a late purchase from Kordes. This is Bliss Parfuma. I really wanted to have Bliss, and it was out of stock in Town Centrum Latum, so we'll see. We'll see if she survives. It's an experiment. Next, here we have Molino. Is a Molino fantastic? Look at him. I love golden roses. Oh my goodness. I'm not necessarily gonna talk about fragrance now because they don't actually put out much fragrance. And the thing is, they're so low to the ground, I kind of need to crawl to smell them. So for now, I'm gonna make spotlights on these roses better than tell you how they smell. This is a fragrant rose. He smells like tea or something, but I cannot tell you much about fragrance now. It's the first flower or second flower he has, but he's beautiful. Another Jatropha, because of course. This is Chippendale. So we figured out what he is. It's Chippendale. I'm gonna put him in the pot and keep him in a pot. Maybe I'm gonna gift him to somebody since I have a Chippendale already, which is much better established since it's been growing bare root. And he has grown structures acclimated to the conditions. This one, as you can see, like any potted rose, kind of struggles until he adapts to this environment. So it's gonna be in a pot and I'm gonna shelter him. Righty, another Jatropha. This plumeria will disappear from here. It's crowded. I didn't know I was gonna get a Jatropha here, so anyway, I move around stuff. That one there is Madame Anisette, not in bloom yet, but we have tons of buds. Here is Meteor, again, not in bloom, but he will be in bloom soon. This is Fruity Perfuma, not in bloom yet. This is Eptide, just starting to bloom. And this is Roomba. I just moved to this one here. Let me make some shade so you can better see him. This one I purchased in January, and I kept him potted because there is a great chance things are mislabeled here, and I'll show you more examples, sadly. But I kept him in a pot. I didn't know if I would like him. I adore him. I found him locally in January, and he took his time to leaf out. He was in very poor condition, but he is a rose that changes color. He first starts out yellow, and then he goes to a deep orange. Each row of petal transforms pretty much. I love him so much. One thing roses do when I stress them a little is they become a little floppy, but that's okay. They will be okay. So I moved him here because I want to see him every day. He's so beautiful. This is a new rose that I purchased. Excuse the sun, we're gonna have some sun, yeah. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna show you the tag. No name, just some photos. I really wanted a blood red rose, and this one looked like it could be very beautiful, and I love floribundas, so that's why I purchased him. He's really pretty, but I don't know what he is. I love the color though. Now this here is a rose that I found, well, my husband found locally. He just pointed to it saying, look how many flowers that one has. I don't know what it is, you guys. It's a wonderful rose, but it has no tag. The passport, the plant passport, says it's Cyprus made, but I don't know of any nursery here, and I really don't know what this is, but it's glorious. Look at it. It's absolutely fantastic. It might go in the ground because it looks so beautiful. It might also be an own root because I did not find the grafting node. I dug deep, but I reached like the root ball and I could not find the grafting node because I always like to put it on top of the soil. Did not find it. It might actually be an own root. So there we have it. I don't know what it is. It's glorious though. Absolutely fantastic. Right. Here we have Princess Alexandra of Kent. She's one of my favorites. Look at her. And she's so fragrant. She smells sweet and like tea. Very beautiful. Oh my gosh, it's hot in the sun. This is Bathsheba. He's starting to put on more growth. He has a bud that didn't open, but he had a lot of blind shoots, which he's correcting now. I didn't pinch anything. I find that my roses, when they have blind shoots, they just grow without me cutting. I did cut one rose that you will see because it had a lot of blind shoots and I was afraid he's not gonna grow, but then the rest of them I didn't, and they kind of grow without me having to cut the top of the canes. So I don't know. This is Amour de Meilland. You can see this one had a lot of blind shoots and I cut them, and he's putting out new growth, which probably will bloom. But if we look behind me at Meteor, I didn't cut anything on him, and he's still putting out new growth. So anyway, this is a magnolia here. I don't know if it's gonna survive the summer, but I'm giving it a shot. And this is the Queen of Sweden, which has been in bloom for a while. She's so beautiful and floriferous and just such an elegant rose. I love this one so much. One of my favorites, hands down. Nothing actually makes her wilt. She is mildly fragrant, but oh my gosh, the elegance, out of this world. I love her so much. Definitely recommend this one. And here I have a crepe myrtle. Never saw a crepe myrtle in my country, although the specs say it should do okay, so I'm trying it here. I've never seen one in real life. So when I saw it in the flower shop, you know, I decided to give it a go, but I don't know anything about it. We'll see how it does. I wanted to show you also my distinguished lady, which is missing in action. I saw her this morning, aka my praying mantis. I don't know where she went, she's hunting. She has made, where is it? There we are. She has made a Nuthika. Look at that. So I'm gonna have 1,000,000 babies, which I'm very excited for. As for my citrus trees, they are growing, but we had a very weird freeze that never happened to this area this winter, and the orange tree lost a whole deal of branches that I had to cut. They just froze, they went brown. I had to cut quite a lot of it, and you can see it's kind of bare. So it's just now that he's growing again. They were new branches, all of them, and I think I saw one this morning that was browning. I need to cut this one. There you go. All of the branches were like this, just dying, so I had to cut them, but he's growing new branches, so that's great. But yeah, he's gonna be a little bare this year, which it is what it is. But the pomelo is looking fantastic and I see new growth on him again, which is great because he didn't have many flowers, so I don't have any fruit on him, which is not so great because the fruits are delicious. But I see new growth. Maybe they're buds. I see a lot of new growth on it, so I'm very happy about it. He's my favorite. I shouldn't have favorites, but he's my favorite. Now I want to show you another rose that I have secluded here pretty much. This is a rose from Kordes, and I don't know what I'm doing. There we are. So I ordered him recently. Don't mind like the white growth. He grew in the box because they spent 3 weeks on transport. But anyway, what I found when I unboxed him was what I fear is gall, and maybe I'm wrong, but I'm going to show you a picture. It looked like a white formation that looked very much like a cauliflower, and he had spots on the stems as well. Now in the air, the formations kind of de-swell, so maybe it wasn't gall, maybe it was a fungus. I don't know what it was. I removed it. I showed to Kordes the photos, and they say it's absolutely fine. Don't worry. But I'm still worried, so I potted him, separated from everybody else. But what do you guys think? If you have some experience with roses, let me know. Is this gall? Because it would be a shame, but I potted him just to be safe, right? So let's go in the front yard now, and hopefully it's not very sunny. And it is very sunny, but we shall do our best, all right? So I have a million jatropha's on the side. This is the one I had since last year, and I moved it 5 times, and she didn't mind, the poor girl. She's here now, and I'm not gonna move it, but do you see how beautiful she is? And she's gonna be in bloom all summer long, right? Here I have Olivia Rose Austin, just starting to bloom now. So I'm gonna show this to you on a different date, or I'm gonna post a picture. Here I have another crepe myrtle. It's supposed to be red. And here, oh my goodness. Okay, this is better. Here I have Easy Does It. Look how beautiful this one is. Look at it, oh my goodness. Absolutely amazing. I was saying that I don't necessarily like orange or orangish roses. Yes, I do. I love them. I want more of them. Oh my goodness. He's so beautiful. Here I have something you cannot see. It's a new rose, Le Pas de Paradis. We'll see how he does. Chando's Beauty. Nothing yet. He's a new one. This is Spicy Parfuma. No blooms yet. We're gonna see her some other time, but look at this one. Let me control the exposure. Oh my goodness, this is the poet's wife. Look how pretty. And she smells amazing, very lemony, very nice. She blooms a lot. The flowers are humongous, humongous. I love this rose so much, really love it. Here's where I put the Golden Celebration. He looks horrible because he's not adjusted to my climate yet, and he was in a different place that was very windy, and it kind of destroyed a lot of the leaves. I cut a lot of things from this rose, and I still need to cut some things, but it's okay. He's gonna be okay. Let's finish off this corner. This one is Summer Romance. No blooms yet, but we have buds. And Roald Dahl. He is one of the most floriferous roses that I have, if not the most floriferous. I cannot tell you how many blooms I already deadheaded. And look at him. He's so full. Totally recommend this rose. He's a David Austin, but he's amazing. Absolutely amazing. Very strong rose. I planted him in February, can you believe it? And he also has a mild tea fragrance. Very nice. Here I have Desdemona. just planted her. And this is the Lady Gardener. Looks beautiful, doesn't she? Look at it. I absolutely love it. I just want to stare at it all the time. Very strong rose. And another beautiful rose. This is Alexandra David Neal. Again, look at it. Look at these flowers. Amazing. Look how healthy she is. No issue with heat, wind, nothing. Nothing disturbs her. Look at that. Amazing. Here we have Eden. And these are the first blooms. He doesn't really have the iconic Eden shape just yet, but he will get there. These are just the first blooms. And hopefully he's gonna grow on this arch that I have here at the entrance of my yard. Oh no, Mr. Helicopter. We might have to pause. I have another Eden here, but he doesn't have buds. He's growing nice though. This one is the Ancient Mariner. That doesn't have flowers yet, so we're gonna see him some other time. Pampanella, no flowers yet. We're gonna see her some other time. And another one that I'm absolutely in love with. This is a Meilland. This rose glows. I'm gonna show you photos. Even if it's not sunny, this rose glows. It's absolutely beautiful. I love it. All right. Here's Faustinia. She looks way too similar to all of the other yellow roses I have. So I'm thinking to get her out of here and put her in a pot, and we're gonna see, because I kind of want to have in my garden different types of roses. I might put something else here. She really does look similar to the Poet's Wife, but not so good. And yeah, she's a great rose. Not very strong, as you can see. The wind does some damage, but yeah, I just have too many yellow roses, and I didn't realize I got so many yellow roses. I think she will be moved from here, but we'll see. Oh right, one of my favorites again is the blue girl. It's not the Kordes blue girl, it's the NERP one, and I love her so much. This flower is just fading, I think, but I'm gonna show you a photo of her second bloom. Enormous, beautiful. It looks a little bit like Coco Loco, but not really, and she has a much better fragrance. Strong, sweet, absolutely fantastic. And now she grew this cane, which is so strong, has so many buds. Do we see? She's so vigorous. Her and Roald Dahl are the best performers, and also Julia Child, and maybe Poet's Wife, I don't know. Also Alexandra David. Anyway, she's one of the best performers that I have, and such a surprise. I love her so much. Totally recommend her. You will fall in love with her, I promise you. This is what are you? Sweet Honey, not in bloom yet. And this is Rose Courage, not in bloom yet. That bud has been eaten on the side by something. It's okay. I have a no spray garden. Sometimes flowers get eaten, and that is okay, because the benefits are better. What do we have here? Okay, this is Eustacia Vi. She put out one flower that faded very fast because it was the first, and the fragrance, oh my gosh, it was a beautiful fragrance. But she's so low to the ground right now, it's so hard to smell her. But you can see we have a lot of buds. Very vigorous little rose, but she's so very low to the ground. Very low. I'm gonna show you a surprise. Do we remember this one? This is the Lady of Shalott. I moved her to a pot because she was not leafing out at all. And when I moved her to the pot, she just started to grow. And now I put her here. She has afternoon shade here, and she's doing fantastic. I think I have a bud here already. Can you believe that? In just like 2 weeks. Look at her. 2-3 weeks. My goodness. Beautiful. I also planted some pentas here. Pentas love sun, and they didn't do well in my other location, which had too much shade in the winter. So I put them here where they will always have sun. This is Tropicana. I recently acquired it. And this is Earth Angel. We do not have flowers, but we have buds. And now, surprise, surprise. One of my absolute favorite red-ish roses. This is Piano from Tantau, and I found him locally. Can you believe it? there is a story that I will tell you in a different video with this, or with these roses, but I'm so happy to have it. So happy. I love it. I love piano. And yeah, that is about it from the front garden. Oh, so this plumeria died. I had a different plumeria here, but the freeze killed everything all the way down. Everything was dry and brown. So I got a new plumeria here, actually. This is new. And I don't know what color she is, but we'll see. So I planted this one. Everybody else survived, but I had to chop them a lot. So yeah, jatropha's everywhere. But I think that is about it from the front garden as well. Oh, also, this one, it was supposed to be blossom time. It was supposed to be a climber. It is totally mislabeled, and I am heartbroken. I got him locally, and this is not blossom time. I have a suspicion this is Queen Elizabeth because they had Queen Elizabeth as well, and I think the tags were misplaced. They were shuffled around. This is not blossom time, and nobody ships roses anymore. The place where I got this one from doesn't have those roses anymore, so blossom time will be next year. I really wanted it. I really wanted it. But yeah, I kind of don't like this one. I don't like the color. This type of pink is not my thing quite at all. But I'm gonna put him in a different pot, and this pot will be for something else that I just acquired. We're gonna see him, something that actually grows big. So yeah, mislabeling happens, but it's very annoying. Forgot to show you, I also have Beverly from Kordes, but again, I don't know if this one has gold because she had a little bit of that white stuff on one of the stems, and just to be sure, I potted it, and we're gonna see if she performs okay and she doesn't show symptoms. Maybe I'll put her in the ground, but for now, those two roses just sit in pots because I'm not sure if there's anything wrong with them. But yeah, that is about it for today's garden tour, short and sweet, I hope. I was waiting for an overcast day, but I'm not sure if they're coming. So yeah, it's very sunny in my climate, and as I was saying, we're approaching the season where it never rains. So, and we also don't have clouds. It's just sunny all the time. That's why I'm desperate for shade, and I'm putting stuff that grow fast and stuff that I can put next to the wall, you know. And this is not a wall. This is my neighbor's house. So I cannot put something that creates very invasive roots. Although, you know, I have been assured that everything is okay. The way we build houses here is with concrete foundation. Everything is brick and concrete and everything. Nothing is wood in our houses. So theoretically, maybe putting a tree with big roots is not an issue. People do it all the time, but just to be safe, I don't want to create issues for my neighbor. So I'm putting stuff that has fibrous roots, non-invasive, not big roots like jatropha's and plumerias and things of the sorts. But I desperately need something here. I need to cover this wall somehow, which is not my wall, so I cannot put stuff, and I don't want to put stuff directly on the wall. We were also thinking to build like, I don't know, maybe like a fence or something here, but no, it's kind of just taking up our space. So what I want to do is just plant stuff here that will grow. So jatropha's and plumerias all the way, and yeah, if the plumerias don't fit here, jatropha's all the way, and I'll shape them. So yeah, that's why I'm a little desperate for shade in this area, because, oh man, this white wall. Anyway, but that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed hanging out with me today and seeing my roses. And we're gonna do another 1 or 2 tours because I have just roses that I ordered February, March, and so on. So they take their time. But we'll see each other in a new video soon. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.